Hello everyone, my name is the ML Scholar and today we will be going over some of the sneak peeks and also doing a calendar update. So let's just begin. I am pretty excited and yeah, the events that are upcoming I really like, so let's just get into it. Now this is the calendar update from December 2nd to December the 8th, and we'll have some more news in the next week or possibly beginning in the next week as well, so stay tuned for that. Now let's just begin with the calendar update. Monday and Tuesday have already passed, so we will not be discussing those days. We'll just begin with Wednesday. Now for Wednesday we'll have the hydromarket marathon continuing onwards till Sunday, and from Monday onwards we'll have Yedra's quest beginning. Now I have done a complete analysis on Yedra part 1, so if you want to go check it out, link will be in the description below. Then we have this 72-hour challenge last day, so if you haven't spent all of your coins, this is your time to spend all of your coins and get the monsters you want. Now it's important to know that these monsters may be important in the future breeding events, so you get as many as you can, including the Sentinel, Glitch, Arcade, and ROFL. Then for Thursday we'll be beginning with the Raiders of the Lost Maze, more on that later. So yeah, that concludes my calendar update. Moving on, we have Yedra's quest beginning. Now if you did not know, the Yedra's quest event is beginning and you'll be able to breed the 3 monsters that you can see on the screen right now by breeding Lord Mortis and Taiga, Lord Mortis and Galante Jr., and Taiga and Violet. The 3 monsters that will be available will be Oreilly, which is amazing. You should definitely go for the breeding event simply because you are getting a chance to breed Oreilly. Now if you do not know, Oreilly is an amazing nature deny monster with the almighty area dodge trait, so definitely try and get him. Then Yimburur, who is a nature attacker. Then we have Sun Cookie, who will be in the X-Mex book, and I think Yimburur will be as well along with Oreilly, so this is your chance to get them all. Now along with this you'll also be getting Yedra cells and a Yedra cells quest key, so be sure to do your best in this breeding event. Then we have more information on Raiders of the Lost Maze. We'll be able to get a chance to get either of these monsters, that is Prince Charmless, Marquis de Flambe, Urotgar, or Lernian. Now the only monster that I would suggest you guys go for are Marquis de Flambe, and if you're going for 2 of them or have extra mace coins left over, go for Prince Charmless. Now if you have both of these monsters, then go for Urotgar, and for last I would suggest going for Lernian, but the most worth it monster here is obviously Marquis de Flambe, who is an amazing fire attacker with amazing torture skills as well. Then we have Prince Charmless, who is good extra turn nature attacker, but I think is quite outdated simply because he can be countered pretty heavily by monsters with the anticipation traits such as Hukuai and Faraday. Then we have the Way of the Wisdom Island, in which Silverleaf will be available. Now Silverleaf is an amazing nature denier who was available in the maze event as well previously, so this is another island that you'll be able to get her. She was available in the synthetic invasion maze along with Zizania. She has an evolving trait. She is hardened at rank 0, and at rank 3, I think she has area immunity to possession. She is definitely a monster you should have in your collection. I do have her, so I won't be going for her that aggressively. But if you don't have her, first of all, there will be many guides on how to get her quickly and as efficiently as possible by wasting as less gems as possible. So there will also be a double boost roll available in the aggressive island, so you can just double the amount of items you're getting, or basically the amount of items essentially, but in 4 hours rather than 8 hours. So go check that out as well. Just as I mentioned, here is the double boost roll that you'll be getting in the Way of Wisdom Island, which is a progressive island and not a maze. Then obviously we'll be having Yedra's quest. Now I haven't mentioned this in my Yedra's quest analysis video, but her trait at rank 0 is she's immune to torture. At rank 1 she gains harden, and at rank 3 she becomes a status caster, applying reverse healing to all of her enemies at the start of the battle. Now her rank 3 skill is especially very important because in conjunction with her special it can deal massive amounts of damage. Then after that, the news that I'm most excited for is for the Master of Paths event. Now we will have a chance of getting Warthak the Mountain Splitter, who is the best of all the 3 variants of Warthak. And out of all of the monsters, definitely go for Warthak. He's the most amazing one out of all of the 3. The monsters that are available are Amiibo, Saulot, Zyla the Faithful, Warthak the Mountain Splitter. The monster that I would recommend you put in special effort to get are obviously Saulot and Warthak the Mountain Splitter. For Amiibo and Zyla, I feel like they have been quite outdated already, but if you want them for your collection or you just simply want them because they have a very good design, definitely go for both of them as well. They are usable in some terms. Now let me just go over briefly what each monster does. Now all of the monsters available here are attackers, with the exception of Saulot. Saulot is a deny monster with area ignition at the start of the battle and possession moves, and is from the fire category with the abomination trait. As for Amiibo, Amiibo is a water attacker slash possessor, but he is generally an attacker and has water moves with a high damage output and clearing all negative effects. As for Zyla, she is an extra turn attacker with a very poor health stat, but she is a VIP with the bulwark trait, which is an amazing trait to have. Then for Warthak the Mountain Splitter, he is immune to all kinds of control effects. He has amazing attack stats and he is a Nemesis, so you can imagine that he'll be very useful. Now I am aiming to get Warthak simply because I want to complete those Nemesis dungeons, and if you have been keeping up with all of the Master of Path events, you probably have Loom the Magical Matriarch, and now this is your chance to get Warthak. And if you have been playing for a long time, there was a Nemesis breeding event as well, and you were able to breed Talos the automaton. So yeah, you should have all 3 of the Nemesis monsters by now, and hopefully you have them all ranked up so that you can do the Nemesis survival dungeon, which is a great way to get heroic orbs and diamond relics. So yeah, fingers crossed that I get Warthak the Mountain Splitter. So that's it for the news and the calendar update. Hope you liked the video. Please give it a like and share it among your friends. And any thoughts and opinions can be shared obviously down in the comments below. And also I hope you like my new intro. Please mention down in the comments how you did. And yeah, that's it for the video. Catch you in the next one. This was the ML Scholar. Bye bye.